Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. And we'll start by mapping out the current range. This is the overall range that price has been in. Meanwhile, the more local 4-hour range would be from this high to this low. And that's what we're taking a look at today. Buyers had stepped back in, broke structure to the upside, and price just simply reacted from this area of supply, pushing prices down. But no real momentum picking up as we wait to see what happens with the dollar index and any type of fundamental news there. But since the video yesterday, we knew it's just been choppy, break structure to the upside, break structure to the downside. And it's the current internal low, expecting this while it's in this area of consolidation in between this resistance and this support, waiting to see momentum pick up, possibly to target this higher low, or if it can get any type of traction, any bullish traction from this area of demand. These areas did push price out last time, but right now just waiting to see any type of momentum to pick up. If it does form a higher low compared to this low, and I expect to go ahead and try to take out the highs, the liquidity sitting over these highs, since it did break structure. But this is just internal, and it is just choppy right now. I'm just waiting to see any type of momentum pick up in either direction. GBP, USD, let's go map out the current range. Of course, price continues bearish, with this being the lower high from these highs, making this low. Buyer step back in, somewhat of a V-shaped recovery, broke structure to the upside, pretty much in a area of consolidation. Continued to break structure internally, bullish when it made this high. But as you can see, this is just an area of consolidation, with this being resistance and with this being support. So just like with Euro, waiting to see when momentum can pick up. This is the area of consolidation it's in right now. Waiting to see any type of momentum pick up. Could take out the liquidity sitting under these lows. Since it is a bearish swing structure from A to B price leg, would expect this to go ahead and push down and target the lows of the overall range, but I have to see when to pick up. It did start to take out some of this liquidity, but it's just a consolidation. They haven't made a decision on which way price will go next. Just waiting on DXY. So let's take a look at DXY. And since yesterday has broken structure to the upside, but we were saying since the overall swing structure is bullish, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and it's forming a higher low. We're waiting to see, because sellers did start to push prices back down, breaking structure to the downside, and then it came into this area of demand, and buyers step back in from there and start to break fractal structures to the upside, and now it's broken structure to the upside. There's liquidity sitting over these highs, so this could be a higher low from these lows, and you would expect it to target the highs of this overall range and finally break and sustain over 100. But waiting to see if this momentum does sustain and continue to pick up to target the highs of this range. AUD USD, let's go map out the current range. Of course, this is just been consolidating, just like the other pairs. Higher high, lower high, lower low, lower high. Didn't form a lower low, so that's how you know. And obviously you can see the structure is breaking to both sides. No real, not even liquidity sweeps or anything, just forming this area of support. Sorry, this area of resistance, this area of support. Meanwhile, price is still just in this range. Let's wait to see if these lows can get taken out. But lows of this consolidation that it's in right now. But no real opportunity right now that I'm seeing. Waiting to see, like I said, if sellers can push out past this area. But overall, you still have to check the overall area of support and resistance. So not a real trending market. So NZD AUD, let's go ahead and map out the current range. And that's what I was saying yesterday. Well, let's go ahead and map out the current range from previous gradually seeing them take advantage from this last pullback. It's all a bearish swing structure, lower high, lower low, lower high. And from this structure, I was saying this is the ascending channel, bear flag. You could have taken advantage and took a sell back down to these lows, which it did end up happening. And it looked like this is playing out again after that break of that low. This is still the lower high from this high, and this is the lower low. Meanwhile, this is corrective and choppy in nature, retracement. It did break structure. It did have a bullish structure and bullish fractal structure, bullish internal structure. Waiting to see if it could retrace back into premium, into an area of supply. But I said it didn't have to get there. It doesn't look like it will. But after it breaks out of this another ascending channel, you can look for a price to target the liquidity sitting under the channel, and it looks like it has finally broken structure to the upside. Saying congratulations to anyone who took advantage of that. Should expect it to go ahead and target the lows of the overall range and then form new lows. And this would have been the area to opportunity to sell from, as it retested that that channel that was forming from yesterday. It broke out, came back, took some of that liquidity, and that liquidity wasn't able to push any higher. So it would have been a selling opportunity, and now it's breaking structure. And again, expecting to target the lows of the overall range. Expecting NZD USD to continue its bearish push down to lower prices. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for joining us.